By the way, who owns the Federal Reserve? Who are the main shareholders?
Right now, Donald Trump. But that's post-legislation.
That's decision maker. That's decision. I'm talking about
okay.
Goldman Sachs. I'm talking
there is an answer to this question. There is truly an answer to this question. And boy, I'll be waiting for the hate mail. When I worked at the Dallas Federal Reserve, my email address ended in .org. There are banks that own the 12 district Federal Reserve banks are owned by banks in the sense that they get paid a dividend from what the district banks make, up 6%. And then whatever money the bank has, if it's a district bank, whether it be San Francisco or Dallas or Atlanta, then they have to pay the operating costs to operate an individual district bank. And after that, every single penny that is remaining is remitted to the U.S. Treasury. That is why my email address ended in .org, not .com, because we were a quasi-private public enterprise. Jay Powell's email address ends in .gov. The Federal Reserve Board in Washington, D.C. is a bona fide, formal federal agency that is not owned by the banks. There's a gray area. There's a gray area, and this is up for everybody in tin hats. Here you go. Let's plow it down the middle. The government employees have permanent votes on the Federal Open Market Committee. The district bank presidents rotate in every few years. They do not have a permanent vote on the Federal Open Market Committee, so they have less power. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York, however, the president of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York is also the vice chairman of the Federal Open Market Committee. He has a permanent vote. The only one of the districts who has a permanent vote on the Federal Open Market Committee and has the quasi-public-private ownership, which brings in the banks that sit on the board that you're getting to. So there is a gray area there. And the New York Fed does have extraordinary power compared to any other district. And that power over the years and prior to the crisis was corrupted, which is documented. And the reforms that should have been made subsequent to the crisis have not been. And if you want to get angry about something, get angry about that. But understand that the bulk of the power seat is a government agency, or the Treasury would not have been able to step in like it has.
This is like we need a drink right now.
I was going to say that. I can read his face. That's exactly what
or something like old fashioned is what we need right now.
No, you need something stronger than a mimosa. Let me say that much.